What's up, everyone? We're back for some Battle Operation 2. It's been a little bit since I made a video on this. This is a game that I kind of hop in and out of every once in a while. There's times where I kind of get on a big grind with it and times where I'm not playing it so much. And with the relatively big update they had on PC, with the big thing that they added a suit for the first time outside of the Universal Century, we got Freedom Gundam, and I initially was going to use my big storage of tokens to go ahead and purchase Freedom Gundam, but I was enticed by Rosen Zulu instead, partially because the full summon for that one, if you did all the steps, got you a nice little custom part that I did not have yet. And Freedom Gundam only got you a cosmetic, which I'll probably forget I even had if I did it. So I did get Rosen Zulu. But 700 cost matches are kind of hard to get into, especially at my current rating, which is kind of my long, rambly way of saying this is a rated match, and I have been playing a lot of rated lately. I've been in, like, the D rank for a while. You start off at, I think D- is where it begins, and I was D-, D rank for a while. It was really hard to get matches at the time of day that I played, at least it felt like that. But I finally started to get some ones. I started playing at different times of day to try and see if I get some matches, and I climbed up to C rank, which is where I'm at this match while this match is going on right now, and C rank actually went pretty good. I was on a pretty strong win streak here. I think I only lost one match since getting into C rank. C- was very up and down. I kept winning a couple, losing a couple, but this one is the match where I potentially could promote to C+ rank if all goes well, and I'm going to be playing here Galbaldy Beta FS, which is actually one of my favorite suits in the entire game. Kind of surprising I haven't made a video on them yet. This is kind of one of the first suits that really clicked for me, and it's probably when I start actually enjoying the game, because I'll be honest, the first, few matches or so that I played this game way back when it first came out, or I guess even before it came out, back when they were doing the network test for it, and I played some of that. I really was not figuring out how to play the game with the suits I was playing as. I was really kind of confused, and none of them really clicked for me, and I'd say Galbaldy Beta FS was kind of the first one that really felt like it worked for me, and I felt like I was pretty confident I could do well with, so it's remained one of my favorite suits that entire time. It is not without its flaws. It's natively a 500 cost suit, but we're playing in a 550 rated match here, so I am playing as the level 2 version. And those flaws, one of them is that it does not have any sort of melee combo ability. It can only do the one swing, and that's it. And typically, if you only have the one swing, usually you want to go for the heavy attack, the down swing. And I don't really like Galbaldy Beta's downswing. It does like kind of a quick like slash in front and then does like a long lunge. And part of it is that I always forget that's how it works, because I don't use melee very often on this suit, or to be honest, I'm trying to get better at using it on all suits, but I don't use melee a lot in general. I generally opt for just blasting away like I am here. But yeah, part of it's just that I forget that that's how the downswing works. But it's just, it takes a while for like the big hit of the downswing to actually come out, and I think you have to be pretty close for the first swing part to come out, but I'm guessing it has a little bit of a stagger into the later part, so if you can land both, it's probably pretty okay, but I don't think I've actually managed to do that yet. Normally I whiff with the first part of it and hit with the second part, or I'm too close, I hit with the first part, then I go lunging past him. As you can see there, didn't even hit with the first part that time, but that is the downswing that I've been talking about. But yeah, if I hit with the first part, sometimes I go lunging past him with the thrust part of the swing, so it's kind of hard to hit with both. And I'll try to get better as I remember that's actually what the downswing is, but for now, it's a little bit of a trouble for me. But another one of the problems is that you're a little bit limited in your weapon selection. You do have 4 weapons, 3 ranged attacks, and then the melee. But 2 of those, kind of your primaries, the sniper beam rifle and the standard beam rifle, are both beam weapons, which I do like. That's part of the reason why I'm so drawn, I think, to Galbaldy, is having these beam weapons so I can do a pretty good amount of consistent damage from range. But there are some suits that have pretty strong beam resistance. Most notably, I would say, is Hyakushiki, which I believe is native 550. So we are in that rating right now for this raid match. I think the enemy team is actually running one. And it is a raid suit, so typically, as a general here at Galbaldy, I'd have a bit of an advantage against it. With so much beam resistance, that thing is so tanky, and you're going to go through, you're going to probably overheat your sniper beam rifle, then you're going to go through that clip with your regular beam rifle, and then what do you really have left? You've got the melee, but like I said, Galbaldy isn't too great at that, and it's not really ideal to engage at that range with a raid unless you get a stagger first, maybe with your sniper beam rifle. And you've got the Sturmfaust as your final option, which is a grenade launcher, but that one is really, really slow for it to actually like arm and let you fire it out, and that can make it really difficult to use in like an ongoing fight. So if you know that you're about to like approach, like you're kind of holding a corner or something, you can get it ready. Then when you actually fire it, it's not slow at all. The grenades come out pretty fast. But if you use up all your beam weapons, you're overheated, you're out of ammo, it's gonna take all. You can see right here, I'm switching to it, waiting so long, it gave him enough time to get off his rocket, and we were able to stagger each other, so it ended up being mostly okay. But still, a faster option there would allow me to keep up the pressure and prevented him from getting off an attack there. So those are some of the issues, but still overall, I do really love the suit, of course, even though I'm listing off the negatives. It remains one of my favorites. And right here, you know, this is just, I can get those long-range shots and then just follow up with more beam rifle damage. And right there, I think I actually shot my Ashmar teammate. This here is the Yakushiki, so we're firing away at him. He's fighting 3 different people at once, I think. Still got a good amount of health left. I do get the Sternfoss's feet there, but he's got that maneuver armor, meaning that while he's using his boost, he has more resistance to staggers, so he's going to be able to get away there. And I'm realizing at this point that we're maybe in a little too deep. We've been pretty dominant this whole match. I think we managed to kill everyone on their team, or almost everyone on their team, once before a single one of us died, but now we've kind of been bleeding damage as the match has gone on, and we're finally starting to lose a couple people. And Ashmar went down before me, probably no thanks to me, because I think I did, like I said, I think I did shoot him in the middle of that fight. But I finally went down, and a couple others got wiped. I think one of our supports saw that the fight was going not in our favor and did decide to back up and wait for the rest of us to spawn, which is a really smart move. And then we can group up again, and even though we did die, I think we did okay damage to at least a couple of them, which should mean the next fight will probably go in our favor as long as they don't really turn around how things have been going so far. We got a pretty good team cut though. I'm actually familiar with, I think, every suit on our team except one. I'm not sure what the number 2 support player is playing, but number 4 is using the Stark Yagin, prototype Stark Yagin, which I'm a huge fan of. That's one of my favorite supports. Like, I think I've mentioned before in the past that I really like kind of the 500, 550 cost range, and that's one of the reasons why as well prototype Stark Yagin is there. We got Ashamar, which of course we'll know from Gundam Evo, but I have played a bit of them in this game as well. Don't think they are native 550. I don't think I like them as much as Galbaldy. It can be nice to transfer and fly around sometimes though. I don't think this is actually one of the better maps for it, because there's not a lot of areas you can really fly up to aside from over some of the bases. But Ashmar is coming to help out here. Throws out a punch, throws out a kick, ends up hitting me too, but that's okay. The guy was getting up anyways. I don't think I would be able to put any more damage down. We're going to see if we can turn around and finish this guy off here. His invulnerability goes away, get that stagger, and teamwork is able to finish him off. But yeah, and then I think our number 1 raid player is playing Hazel Custom High Mobility Form, I think. I actually made a video on that one a while back. That's one of the raids, one of the earliest raids that I actually kind of had some fun with. I think I found some other raids that I start to like. Ramzagok is kind of a lower cost one I've been playing sometimes. That one's pretty enjoyable. But this fight does seem to be going most in our favor. I see a lot of low health people. We did lose our Ashamar again. This guy's pretty low. Gonna go for that downswing. Missed the first part of the attack, like I was saying, but the lunge did hit, and they were able to finish off when they're on the ground, so it is okay. This guy's also weak. Thought he still had some invulnerability, but he used it up pretty quickly, and he got out of there. But they planted a bomb in our base, but if you look at the time, 10 seconds are left. That's not going to have anywhere near enough time to actually go off. Going to see if we can maybe get one last kill here just to pad our scores. Unfortunately not. Time runs out, but I don't think we needed those points at all because we were on a tear there at the end. We are able to get the victory. You can hear that Steam achievement ding noise because I think I did rank up to C+ rank in this match. And yeah, at the end, they're almost double their score. So they were making it look a little close after they kind of got that full team wipe, but then we really pulled away with it at the end there. And look at that scoreboard. All first place for me, except for the diversions category. I'm pretty happy with that performance. I had been struggling a bit with Galbaldy in these 550 rating matches, like I said, because Yakushiki's pretty down. I was actually playing more prototype Stark Yagan in Galbaldy Beta, but I'm really glad this match worked out and was able to get that C+ rating. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing some more Battle Operation 2 gameplay. I know I haven't really done any of it in a while, but I was in the mood with it. I've been playing a lot of the game lately, like I said, so I figured I'd do another commentary video on it like this. So if you do want to see more, let me know. I'm still going to be doing some of the other types of videos that I've been doing lately, but we can, do a mix. Just throw these in when I'm in the mood for it, either for GBO2 or for some other game that I feel like I can do a commentary for. Because I do like doing them. It feels like I have a little bit more of a direct connection to the audience when I do these post-recording stuff. But anyway, that's going to be it for me this time, guys. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.